fabulous, educated, and fantastic.
Oda, Olarini, Odun.
Selfish, beautiful, hard work.
Shame.
Well, yeah, side chick.
Prince, a royal. Is it?
Yes, now. She did not get to buy new stuff.
Okay, I'm telling you. But then, well, definitely.
Definitely. Awarun has been. She's been around for a long time. She knows her onions. She knows. She can read people. She's very, very intelligent. And she knows what she wants. So she's always a step ahead of everybody.
Well, to a large extent, I agree. Of course, if you've been around, if you have tested the water, don't forget that Saro is not the first culprit. You know, a lot of water has passed under the bridge.
Well done.
No, I didn't say.
We like it.
Okay, no.
I know.
Well, what inspired me? One, I would say Nigeria is a lot of inspiration. And two, I like also stories that, you know, really depict who we are as Nigerians, as Africans. But again, I'm very into originality, authenticity, and the fact that the Yoruba story is even yet to be scratched. You know, if you look around, most of the films that, you know, well, gone are those days when our fathers, you know, actually started with Yoruba films. But now, a lot of people would rather do it in English. And trust me, if you dig deep, the Yoruba culture, or the Igbo culture, or the Hausa culture, Ibibio, Benin, in fact, you will not even want to do anything in English, because all these cultures have deep stories that if we start, I believe for the next 100 years.
And I just think nobody can tell the story the way you tell it.
Exactly, absolutely. Yeah.
And there's something about culture that we're lacking. We're throwing a lot of things away. Our children don't even know where they come from. Those are things we are losing. I am a typical African woman, and I love my language. There's nowhere we speak English, and the way Igbo people will speak the English. I want people, we are colorful. Our culture is colorful. Our culture is, we are beautiful. And there's so many things to learn. And people, they don't even know. A lot of people think, Nigerians, where are we? How do we live? Are we animals? Are we monkeys? Do we live on the trees? It was when I shot a movie. It was taken to TIFF. And you don't have to come to Nigeria to understand Nigeria. We are warm, we are beautiful. And when he called me for this, I was on top of the world. I was so happy. I said, this is where I belong, and this is where I want to be. And when you interview me, and this is what I'm saying, this is what I'm trying to speak English. I rather speak
boy, no, man, no, really. And for us, we want to use film as a medium to educate, to inform, also to entertain, and then preserve, most importantly, because, you know, the film will preserve the culture. Generations to come can always reference, you know, these films, and they get to understand their culture.
I've never done this before. I've never spoken. I speak Yoruba. I'm from Ondo State. I'm not from Oyo State. And my channel is Yoruba. those states is totally different from the ones spoken in Oyo. And since I've been in this profession for, I've been around for a while.
Ben.
And now, he now gave me the opportunity to speak the Yoruba. Oh my God. And when I was speaking it, I was loving it. And I was flowing. And some people saw me and said, I'm so Yoruba, I'm sad, mommy. So I was happy. Yes, and actually helped me.
It's one thing to engage an actor, and it's another thing for them to actually believe in the project and then, soak themselves. For some reason, I think all the actors who took part in this film dedicated, everything pretty much. Apart from, and look, the project was not embraced from that point of view of, oh, I've just gotten another job, let me go and see it. No, everybody felt like, okay, this is something completely different and unique. Let's go there and, let's put our best. Remember that, the location where we shot in Cap Village, there was absolutely nothing there. So for them to be patient enough for us to build a set from scratch, for them to be patient enough for us for all of us to live in a 1-star or 2-star, accommodation. That is pure love. Then everybody had to help everybody. For example, Kunle, could not even speak a complete sentence in Yoruba. He was helped. Bimbo was good in Yoruba, but of course we had to also had a few other things to coach, and they all also made extra effort to ensure that they were outstanding in their roles. But she played this motherly role that outside of the film, she was the one cooking for all of us. We were everybody, sometimes we would just cram in one room and everybody would sleep there. It was very communal, and I really enjoyed it. And I want to thank you, especially for being a mother, for being everything, to everybody on that set. Sometimes you'll be the one that will even drive the bus, and all of that. So I really appreciate everybody who took part, both cast and crew, and all of that. And this love is going to continue because from Anikulapo, we're going to go to the series. So the story just started.
Hard work, determination, no shortcut. And I keep saying, this beauty, now to the women, ladies. I wasn't there this 10 years ago, or 20 years ago. The beauty will go. But when you work hard, and you focus, and you pray, you get there.
Well, for me, I would say, of course, a lot of you follow what we do. I'm sure if you follow most of my interviews since I started, you realize that I've always said the same thing. It's the same thing. There's what you call consistency, and then there's also, what you call substance. Whatever it is you want to do or you want to engage yourself in, ensure that there's substance. Because that substance is what will stand you out from, your peers or the rest of the people who are in the same game. Training is very key. Education is important. We have KAPTV and Television Academy for the benefit of those who are looking to study and understand the rudiments of filmmaking. But then honesty, hard work, and then be fair. Just be fair in your dealings with people. Whatever it is you cannot take, don't dish it.